period. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is, TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all.
For all of y'all that's been calling my man's cat crazy for his interview, y'all need to go send him an apology, bro. Y'all gotta send him an apology. That boy cat a prophet. I don't know. Cause y'all saw what's going on with I can't even. Y'all saw what happened, man. Y'all saw what happened to you had everything that other people wanted, but then you decided to go an ulterior route to it's freak offs, bro, freak offs. This peep the clips, man. Peep the clips.
Today I'm announcing the unsealing of a 3-count indictment, charging Sean Combs with racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking, interstate transportation for prostitution. The indictment alleges that between at least 2008 and the present, Combs abused, threatened, and coerced victims to fulfill his sexual desires, protect his reputation, and conceal his conduct. As alleged in the indictment, to carry out this conduct, Sean Combs led and participated in a racketeering conspiracy that used the business empire he controlled to carry out criminal activity, including sex trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, bribery, and the obstruction of justice. Let me say a little bit more about the charges. The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways. As alleged, Combs used force, threats of force, and coercion to cause victims to engage in extended sexual performances with male commercial sex workers, some of whom he transported or caused to be transported over state lines. Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time, involved multiple commercial sex workers, and often involved a variety of narcotics, such as ketamine, ecstasy, and GHB, which Combs distributed to the victims to keep them obedient and compliant. As alleged, when Combs didn't get his way, he was violent, and he subjected victims to physical, emotional, and verbal abuse so that they would participate in the freak-offs, and that Combs hit, kicked, threw objects at, and dragged victims, at times by their hair. On one occasion in March of 2016, that conduct was captured on video and later reported in the media. Specifically, Combs kicked, dragged, and threw a vase at a victim in a Los Angeles hotel when the victim was attempting to flee. As alleged, these assaults often resulted in injuries to the victims, which took days or weeks to heal. In addition to the violence, the indictment alleges that Combs threatened and coerced victims to get them to participate in the freak-offs. He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims. And the indictment alleges that he maintained control over the victims in several ways, including by giving them drugs, by giving and threatening to take away financial support or housing, by promising them career opportunities, by monitoring their whereabouts, and even by dictating their physical appearance. Because of all of this, the indictment alleges that the victims did not believe they could refuse Combs without risking their security or facing more abuse. The indictment also alleges other acts of violence undertaken by Combs and others, including violence against witnesses to his abuse, kidnapping, and arson. The indictment alleges that on more than one occasion, Combs carried or brandished firearms to intimidate and threaten victims and witnesses. Now, Combs did not do this all on his own. As I mentioned, Combs has been charged with RICO conspiracy. He used his business and employees of that business and other close associates to get his way. Those individuals allegedly included high-ranking supervisors in the business, personal assistants, security staff, and household staff. The indictment alleges that those individuals facilitated the freak-offs. They booked the hotel rooms and stocked them with the supplies, including drugs, baby oil, personal lubricant, extra linens, and lighting. When the hotel rooms got damaged, they helped clean it up. They arranged for victims and commercial sex workers to travel for the freak-offs, and they delivered large quantities of cash to Combs to pay for the commercial sex workers. The indictment also alleges that they helped Combs cover up his crimes. During the March 2016 incident at the LA hotel that I mentioned earlier, a member of the hotel security staff intervened, and Combs attempted to bribe the staff member with a stack of cash to make sure that what happened was kept quiet. And as the indictment alleges, in late 2023, after public allegations were made about Combs' crimes, he and others pressured witnesses and victims to stay silent.
Mentioned other people platforms, but he got on Shay Shay and he mentioned how great and how good Puff taught him and everything. You know what I'm saying? About the business, right? I know, and people know, that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation. And that situation led Usher to the hospital. Now, I let Usher explain that to y'all. I let Usher tell that story. But how dare you say a man that groomed you, you gonna give him a pass? Bruh, you know I know. Let me reframe you on something. Remember, Usher? We was at the Swiss Hotel. Puff had Kim in the room. Had one of Keith Sweat's baby mothers in the big room outside the master bedroom. He came outside in his robe. She gave him a fellatio right there. His back was turned to me. She gave him a fellatio. You knocked on the door. I came and opened the door for you. Puff went in the room. You came in the room and kissed that girl dead in her mouth. Now I'm telling that because you taking up for somebody that you know and a lot of more people know didn't do you right when you was at Diddy camp.
Good afternoon, everybody. So we made a bail appeal to Judge Carter. It did not go our way. The fight continues. We're not giving up by a long shot. I told Mr. Combs I'm going to try and get his case to trial as quickly as possible. I'm going to try and minimize the amount of time he spends in very, very difficult and I believe inhumane housing conditions in the special housing unit of the Metropolitan Detention Facility. And I'm going to do everything that I can to move his case as quickly as possible. I understand that the government has a great amount of electronic devices that they have to download and provide to me, but everything's on the government's timetable, nothing's on the defendant's timetable, and they're going to have to accommodate me and him and give us a quick trial, and I'm going to be pushing for that. He's ready, he's focused. He has been ready to defend this case since he first found out about this case. Nothing has changed from his perspective. I obviously would much prefer to fight this case with him out of jail, and we are going to try to bring that about through additional legal process. But wherever he is, his resolve is the same. He believes he's innocent. I believe he's innocent. And we're going to fight this case with all of our might until we don't have to fight any longer. I'm not really going to take any questions, but at this point, we are moving forward. We're preparing for trial as we speak, and we are considering our next steps and appealing the court's ruling from today. All right. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate it. He's doing good. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. I'll do that. So in the past, Essex County, New Jersey, it's a county facility, but it has a contract with the federal government, and you can get certain number of federal inmates in Essex County, New Jersey. And in my experience, it's an easier place to deal with. I think it's better for the person being housed there, and it's easier to get access, to him. I mean, one of the hardest things when you're preparing for a very significant trial with a great deal of discovery is you want your client to be able to have access to, the electronic discovery. Nothing nowadays is in paper form. Everything's electronic. So you need to make sure that your client has access to a computer and that it can look at the discovery, that comes in. So that was my idea. All right. I'm going to go. Thank you. It's good. Thank you.
Now, do y'all see what I'm saying? If y'all went to those parties, go turn yourself in, because they not playing. 9 times out of 10, the U.S. attorney said they have video footage of Diddy freak-off parties. Now, I said yesterday, y'all all on here laughing at Diddy and all that. No, Diddy is not the main point here. The main point is the people that's on them tapes. Y'all ain't safe. If they got the tapes, Diddy don't even got to tell. But y'all not understanding what I'm saying. They talking about they had politicians, they had judges, they had athletes, they had actors, they had your girls on there going crazy. Diddy is a millionaire. Like my man Bo Mayo said, do y'all really think he was out here taking the ussy? No, I don't think he was taking it. Now, I think he was taking the parties too far when they started, when Jamal and Lamar. Like, after that, that's when they started going too far.
As you saw from the clips, they got guns, baby oil. How you find all that baby oil? Yo, he's wildin'. He is wildin'. All that baby oil. I don't even want to imagine what he was doing with them. You feel me? And it's crazy because all of this would not even happen if he paid off Cassie and people would not be investigating. If he paid off Cassie, he would not be in this situation he was. You know what? I'm not even scared. You know what I'm scared for? Is if Kim Kardashian talk. Because she been... Hey. So she know a lot. And she been with Diddy. So if Kim Kardashian talk, it's clip for almost everybody in the industry. If Kim talks, it's clipped. It's clipped. If Kim talks right now, Diddy better pray in his cell. Right now, he better pray that Kim Kardashian doesn't talk. And you saw from the clip, they denied his bail. So he got to be in there till his trial start. You got to be in jail till your trial starts. Yo, it's clipped. I don't know if they're trying to make an example out of Buddy. But hey. Yo, he better pray she don't talk. She better pray he don't talk, you feel me? Because there's been a lot of rumors going around in the industry of how P. Diddy really is. Hey, You saw the clip from his bodyguard. What he did to Usher. Disgusting. That ain't my business. But yo, man, he better pray Kim don't talk on my mama. Because if she talk, it's over. But I appreciate y'all coming back for the next episode of Let Me Talk My Truth. You feel me? We almost have 500 subs. You feel me? Let's get to 500 subs right now, man. I appreciate all the likes and comments. You feel me? Everybody commenting on the videos, even their own opinions. You feel me? Go run up that video, man. That boy Nick. Go run up that video. I'm still waiting for him to send me my DM so I can get on a debate with him and Sneeko. But I ain't get no DM yet. I ain't get no email. It look like you're running scared, Nick. It ain't my business. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, man. It's your boy Chad Macc. You know the vibes.